Across the open plains, where trees stand far apart and the horizon feels endless, a shadow moves slowly over the ground. It does not rush. It does not announce itself. The Imperial Eagle arrives without sound, carried by air currents it learned to read long before it ever took its first flight. This is not a bird of forests or crowded skies. The Imperial Eagle belongs to space, wide, open, unforgiving land where visibility is everything and mistakes are fatal. From high above, it watches the world with eyes designed to see what others cannot. A rabbit shifting grass, a fox pausing too long, a movement invisible to anything bound to the ground. Evolution shaped the Imperial Eagle into a specialist of dominance. Its wings are long and broad, built not for frantic flapping but for effortless gliding. It rides thermals, conserving energy, turning heat into altitude. Each circle in the sky is deliberate, calculated. This bird wastes nothing. Its eyesight defines its reign. The Imperial Eagle can detect prey from distances that feel unreal, several times sharper than human vision. But seeing is only part of the equation. Judgment matters more. The eagle waits. It studies. It chooses the moment when success is nearly guaranteed. On the ground, prey lives unaware of the decision already made above. When the eagle commits, the descent is sudden and absolute. Wings fold, feet builds, talons extend, curved, powerful, precise. There is no chase. There is no struggle. The hunt ends almost as soon as it begins. Imperial eagles are solitary by nature. Unlike birds that rely on flocks, this species values control and territory. Each pair claims vast hunting grounds, often stretching across kilometers of open land. Intrusions are not tolerated. Rivals are chased, warned, and if necessary, attacked. Nesting reflects this dominance. Massive nests are built high in isolated trees or on cliffs, reused year after year, growing larger with time. These structures become landmarks, symbols of ownership etched into the landscape. Within them, a new generation waits, fragile and dependent, unaware of the discipline their world demands. Chicks hatch blind, covered in soft down, entirely reliant on their parents. Not all survive. Food shortages, weather, and sibling rivalry take their toll. The Imperial Eagle does not raise many offspring, it raises survivors. For centuries, humans admired this bird from a distance. It appeared on banners, emblems, and coats of arms. A symbol of power, vision, empire. But admiration did not protect it. As landscapes changed, prey disappeared, and power lines cut invisible traps across the sky, the ruler of open lands began to fall. The Imperial Eagle does not adapt quickly to chaos. It needs space, silence, predictability. When these disappear, so does the bird. Still, it remains, watching, waiting, a ruler not by noise, but by presence. As seasons shift across the open plains, the Imperial Eagle adjusts without ceremony. There is no dramatic migration, no mass movement across continents. This is a bird tied deeply to territory. Its world is measured not in distance, but in familiarity. Every thermal current, every rise in the land, every habitual movement of prey etched into memory. Daily life unfolds slowly. The eagle spends long hours perched, motionless, scanning. This stillness is not inactivity, it is calculation. Energy is precious. Every flight has a purpose. Every hunt must justify the cost. In a landscape where prey can vanish without warning, efficiency decides survival. Hunting strategies reflect this discipline. The Imperial Eagle prefers ground-dwelling mammals, hares, rodents, fox cubs, but it is not limited by preference. Birds, reptiles, even carrion become part of its diet when opportunity demands. Flexibility exists, but only within limits. This is not a scavenger by nature. It is a hunter first, forced into compromise only when the land no longer provides. Territorial defense intensifies during breeding season. The sky becomes contested space. Intruding raptors are met with warning displays, wing spreading, altitude dominance, aggressive circling. If the message fails, physical confrontation follows. Talons clash mid-air. Control of airspace is non-negotiable. Without territory, there is no future. Within the nesting pair, roles are defined but interdependent. The female dominates incubation, anchoring the nest through storms and heat alike. The male becomes provider, extending hunting range, bringing food with relentless consistency. This partnership is not romantic, it is functional. Failure from either side collapses the system. As chicks grow, hierarchy emerges. The stronger chick eats first. The weaker waits, sometimes waits too long. The Imperial Eagle does not intervene in this imbalance. Nature decides. This ruthless filtering ensures that only the most capable leave the nest, a necessity in an unforgiving environment. Flight training begins early. Young eagles test wings against the wind, clumsy at first, uncertain. Falls are common. Survival is not guaranteed. Parents observe but do not rescue. Independence is mandatory. In time, the fledgling learns to ride thermals, to judge height, to understand that altitude is safety. Human presence increasingly disrupts this process. Agricultural expansion flattens prey populations. Poisoned carcasses kill silently. Power lines stretch across hunting grounds, invisible until impact. The Imperial Eagle, built for ancient skies, collides with modern infrastructure it cannot interpret. Conservation efforts now attempt repair. Nest platforms replace lost trees. Dangerous power lines are modified. Protected zones restore fragments of what once existed naturally. Success is slow, fragile, but real. Where space returns, so does the eagle. Yet the Imperial Eagle will never be abundant. It was never meant to be. Its strength lies in rarity, in control, in distance. This is a species that demands respect not through numbers, but through presence. When an Imperial Eagle circles above open land, silence follows. Other birds adjust their paths. Prey freezes. The sky acknowledges authority. Not all rulers announce themselves. Some simply remain, watching, until the world remembers how to behave beneath them. For thousands of years, humans looked up and saw authority written across the wings of the Imperial Eagle. Long before borders were drawn on maps, this bird had already claimed the sky. Empires borrowed its image not for beauty, but for what it represented: control without noise, dominance without chaos. From ancient steppe cultures to European heraldry, the eagle became a symbol of order imposed from above. But the real Imperial Eagle never sought symbols. It never cared for banners or crowns. Its power existed regardless of human interpretation. While empires rose and collapsed beneath it, the eagle continued to hunt, to nest, to circle the same winds generation after generation. Modernity disrupted this continuity. Landscapes once shaped by grazing herds and natural fires were replaced by monoculture fields and rigid infrastructure. The subtle balance that supported prey species fractured. The Imperial Eagle did not adapt quickly. It could not. Its strategy was built on stability, not chaos. As numbers declined, silence followed. Fewer shadows crossed the plains. Fewer nests crowned isolated trees. The disappearance went unnoticed by most, a slow erasure happening far above everyday life. Today, the Imperial Eagle stands as both survivor and warning. Its presence signals functional ecosystems, open land, healthy prey, intact food chains. Its absence signals something broken. Conservationists understand this. Protecting the eagle means protecting the invisible systems beneath it. Yet the future remains uncertain. Climate change alters wind patterns and prey cycles. Human expansion tightens space. The sky itself grows crowded. Survival now depends not only on instinct, but on tolerance, whether humans allow room for a ruler that does not serve them directly. When an Imperial Eagle lifts from its perch, wings stretching wide against the light, it does not announce itself. There is no cry of ownership. Only movement, only shadow. Authority does not require sound. This bird will never dominate the modern world. It does not need to. Its role is older than cities and deeper than politics. It reminds the land how balance once worked, and how it could work again. If the Imperial Eagle disappears, the sky will still exist. But something essential will be missing. Because some rulers do not govern through force or fear. They govern by simply being there. And as long as the Imperial Eagle still circles above open land, the sky has not fully surrendered.